Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, The Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Many thanks to the generous folks who buy me a cup of tea. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. So today we want to talk about Alec Baldwin and the shooting. So one person was killed and another was wounded after Alec Baldwin's prop firearm discharged on the set of the movie Rust. It's a Western film. Baldwin he's starring in it and he's co-producing it. So co-producing means he's the money guy and they make all the top decisions. The sheriff's office confirms that 2 individuals were shot on the set of Rust. The sheriff's office said in a press release on late Thursday. Helena Hutchins, 42, director of photography, so the director of photography, and Joel Souza, 48, director, the overall director, were shot when a prop firearm was discharged by Alec Baldwin himself, age 68, producer and actor. So even if it is a prop firearm, why is Baldwin, an actor, pointing this firearm at the director and the cinematography director? Why would he do that? These are not actors on the set. He didn't point it at another actor in a scene and fire it. And then after the first one was shot and they were actually shot, why didn't someone say, oh, that actually shot them, it's a real gun, why would there be a second shot? So, I mean, this is Hollywood. Hollywood is really weird, filled with really weird people. Spielberg's daughter, and I met her, she is an actual demoniac. Okay, just like the guy in the Gerasenes who was chained to a rock and, you know, and it's in every gospel. And he was gashing himself, and Jesus healed him, and he sent the 1,000 demons into a pit, into a herd of pigs, and the pigs rushed into, you know, there's some really weird, disturbing people. How did his daughter become a demoniac? I met her. I know her. Man, she's the only demoniac I ever met. And I'll probably never meet another one unless I go to like Haiti or, you know, down into Peru and, you know, do some ayahuasca or something, and I'm just in some like really weird bamboo hut somewhere. You know, it's just, how does that happen? There's some serious bad things going on in Hollywood. So let's take a look. Was this shooting intentional? I mean, these are not actors. He didn't point the gun and fire it at actors. He pointed the gun and fired it at 2 directors. Weird. Was this shooting intentional? Death crossing. Heart. Okay. There's the devil. Was the shooting intentional? Solid foundation. Player. Was this accidental or was there something nefarious about it? Solid foundation, you know, olive tree, deeply rooted. Coffin is death. Killing friends. Killing people he has a deep relationship with. Okay, because Alec Baldwin was the star actor in this Western, and he's the producer. The producer, they have final say on everything. Over the director. The producers are over the directors because they hand the money out. Heart. Okay, so good intentions. Didn't mean it. If the devil was here in the foundation, I would be more concerned. It's interesting the devil is showing up there. So good intentions led to the death of one person and the very serious wounding of another. 10, 11, 3 clubs, and these actions. City, the whole world is watching. Cross. This can be very burdensome. The cross is a huge burden. It was too heavy for Jesus to carry. Devil. Devil is evil. Devil does all kinds of evil things. They'll do anything. They'll shoot 2 directors on set and pretend it's an accident. So, cornucopia, cornerstone. People and events is solid cornerstone. Okay, maybe it was about money. This is a money card. That's a money card. Actor and hamster wheel. Let's just ask if there's money problems. Is the movie Rust having big money problems? Because directors often go over budget, and a bad director, man, they can spend money so fast. It's just like, it's like a dam opening, and no one can pay that much money, and you can never get your investment back. And the director's supposed to be like this very artistic person, and not supposed to worry about the money and the quality. Instead, they're supposed to worry about the quality of the artistic product. Were there big money problems on the set for this movie? Mustard seed, reacting, bad relationship, bad close relationship. We're going to get to that. So is the problem money? Mustard seed. Okay, let's... Is the problem money? The seed reacting to all the people. 12. There was conflict among the people. There was a real problem in a very close relationship and probably fighting. Mercury is a great communication card. 9, 11, 19. And a split. So there were people problems, and that's very common. But I asked specifically about money. So what are we seeing here? Tell me about this devil. Near future is the devil, all tangled up. Devil's also stuck and all tangled up. Tell me about this devil. Mother Earth, karmic relationship. Okay. So it's going to come out that there were some very broken relationships on the set. Yeah, there was some it's about the relationships. It's about the relationships on the set. So it doesn't seem like it was intentional with this heart. But there's some serious relationship problems. And most shootings and or murders, and one person died, and it's considered an accidental death, and Alec Baldwin was not even arrested. I mean, even accidentally killing somebody can be, what's it called? Manslaughter. So let's look at Alec Baldwin and Helena Hutchins. She was the director of photography. She's the one who died. What was their relationship? Okay, because it's a very intense, very close environment where people are working together. And there's a lot of, relationships that form behind the scenes. It's very common in these movie sets because they're away from home for 2 or 3 months, and it's very intense relationships. And like Tom Cruise married Katie Holmes, they worked on a movie together. They had this very intense relationship, and then they married. Okay, that's very common because they, really get to know each other. They're around each other 18 hours a day for 3 months. And that just doesn't happen in our world much, except like if you're in the military or something, and you're in some kind of intense kind of battlefield thing. So Alec Baldwin and Helena, what was she's the one who died, Alec. And, Alec is married to Hilaria Baldwin. And Helena, okay. So this is Helena. Just work, bad relationship, full stop, 11, 17. She didn't like Alec. Okay, they did not have a good relationship, and she was keeping it utterly professional. Okay, but she didn't like him, and that happens too. Sometimes the two stars can't stand each other, and they have to do like whole, you know, they have to act like they're in love with each other. That happens too. So these are, she didn't like him. Sun, explosion. This can be a hot temper. This can be like a nuclear bomb. Fence sitter, reacting. Strength, reacting to what is revealed. 6 and 11, 17, 5 hearts. He's reacting, and she is not liking it. And part of acting is reacting. You want to react to your counterpart. Fox, yeah, it got too heated between them. So they had a very explosive relationship, and she was just completely shutting him down. They had a very emotionally explosive relationship, and she was completely icing him out. Let's see. I really wanted to know if they had a sexual relationship. So let's just ask: Did Alec Baldwin and this woman Helena, did they have a sexual relationship? Because even though Alec is married and Helena was probably married, doesn't matter on those movie sets. Did they have a sexual relationship? Everything matters, of course, but that just happens a lot out there. Okay, diamond ring, 3 blackbirds, and just acquaintances. They were connected as acquaintances. 5 and 6, 11. They were just people who worked together. It was an incendiary relationship, not going well between them. So she was shot and she was killed. So the relationship was not going well. Alec is the shooter. Does Alec have an explosive temper? Is he someone who is known to explode, you know, and just act inappropriately or even violently? Does Alec Baldwin have an explosive temper? Executioner. Oh my. Oh, there it is. Ace of Diamonds is the explosion card. Executioner, 2 hearts. With those he is closest to, he will harbor. It gets deep inside him. Snake is the furthest plotting card. Executioner is very organized, so he has the 2 most organized cards. He gets hurt and he won't let it go. And he takes things very, very personally. 25, 27, and it's like forever. He's like a Scorpio. I wonder if he's a Scorpio, honestly. He has a very explosive temper. He's very emotional. Magi and Cornerstone. It affects everything. It affects the whole situation. And we have the Devil. He's somebody who will plot against you and get revenge on you. And shooting somebody, I don't know how you can get worse revenge than like shooting somebody and getting away with it. All right, let's look at Alec Baldwin and Joel Souza, the other person who was shot. So Joel Souza didn't die. Let's look at their relationship. How is their relationship? Okay, so Alec is a very explosive person. He harbors hurts and he doesn't let them go, and he's calculating and will take revenge on you. That's exactly the kind of person who would shoot somebody, but it still looks like an accident. So, and he had a difficult relationship with Helena, the woman who died. So let's look at Alec and Joel Souza, the director. Alec. Joel Souza. Okay, so they work together very officially. Joel Souza, scapegoat, roses, and handcuffs. They work together, and he keeps it sweet, but he can't stand Alec. Can't stand him. 11 and 13, 4 hearts. Can't stand him. They used to be friends, 4 hearts, but he can't stand him. So both of these people Alec Baldwin is having a difficult relationship and he has an explosive temper. What's up with Alec Baldwin? Coffin, dead, you know, the feelings are dead, and harboring secrets, and outside events, and mustard seed, 812, conflict. Outside events, okay, on the movie set, they're working together, created more problems. Death is related to outside events. 2 spades, 9 spades, and 8 of hearts. 8 of hearts can be deception. So, broken relationship, full stop, and possible deception. 17, 19, 5 clubs. It's looking a little suspicious. He had bad relationships with both of them. Let's take a look at the prop master. Okay, because these are prop guns. There are people who are responsible for these dangerous firearms. Okay, now they're apparently real firearms, but the cartridges that are put in them don't go anywhere. They're just bang cartridges. There's no bullet to propel. Okay, like a normal firearm, like a normal round or bullet. So, did Alec pay the prop master to put live rounds in there? Because 2 people were shot. And they're not actors. Why would you shoot the director? That's, you know, you would shoot another actor on the scene, on the set. You wouldn't shoot the directors. That's completely outrageous. So, did Alec pay the prop master to put live rounds in? So look, did Alec pay the prop master to put live rounds in? Working together. Trinity working together for a long time and making a play. 9 and 11, 5 spades, 20, 5 spades. This is a money card. This is working together. Working together, yeah. Long association, working together, and there's money here. Working with the actor, and there's money. Conflict. Big change in the close relationship. City and butterfly. Transformation of the world of all these people, and conflict. 10, 13. We have both the jokers showing. Conflict in the close relationship and a big change in front of the whole world. Both of the transformation cards showing because of this conflict. I'm going to say, based on what I've seen, I'm going to say that this death is suspicious. Okay, Alex had difficult relationships with both the woman, Helena Hutchins, who died, and she was the photography, she was the director of photography, and he also has a difficult relationship with the director. So both of the people who were shot, he's having a difficult relationship with. Alec Baldwin has an explosive temper. Okay, but it's just suspicious. I still feel it's suspicious. The cards did not exonerate Alec Baldwin in this accident, but they also did not say it's murder. It's very suspicious. The cards say that it's very, these shootings are very suspicious, and the cards say they're very suspicious because of all of the surrounding events. And that's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. And please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment.